one of the other really moving stories I found that I think evidence of this community transformation is our work in Egypt. And I was in 2 different villages in Egypt, near Minya, south of Cairo, and had almost the exact same experience, and especially in today's world, a very surprising one. In one village we went in, and we had a situation where a Christian family had been so helpful to their neighbors in helping them expand and improve their homes, that when it became time for this family, they had to move out for about 90 days while their house was getting worked on with their help. And the local imam actually invited this family into his home for that 90-day period. And I asked him, was that hard for you? And he said, it was, but it was difficult, yes, but when I saw how good they were as neighbors, it was the right thing to do. And then I went to the next village, and it was almost word for word the same thing, except the local imam let a Christian family live in the mosque for 3 months while their home was getting repaired. And it is, when we talk about breaking down barriers and building community, I thought that was a pretty dramatic sense of how that was really taking place. And you had a sense that I heard a wonderful teaching on righteousness, and this was from John Ortberg, who was speaking at a Habitat function, and he talked about in our society we've sort of lost the idea of righteousness, that either we talk about self-righteousness, which is really not the idea, or as he said, that's a righteous babe or a righteous dude, and that's probably a different theological concept as well. But that righteousness, the simplest explanation of righteousness would be the idea that I may not agree with that person's faith, but this community would be a much worse place if he or she weren't here. I don't know that that I agree with everything that they believe, but I'm certainly glad that they're here because they have made this a better community. And I think in some ways, when I think of Habitat's impact and how we hope to serve, my hope is that we are being a righteous organization as we try to serve.